Welcome to What Are Those, the show that explores the art of sneaker culture. I'm your host, Adam Butler, back with another episode. Thank you so kindly for being here. Okay, man, listen, I got a few things to talk about today, but I am going to do my summer essential sneaker list. All right, that was a little bit of a tongue twister. My summer essential sneaker list. My baby is over there in the corner. If you hear her, I'm sorry. It is what it is. All right, so we're going to get into that in a moment. But before that, I got a little bit of sneaker news to break down for you in regards to Yeezy. Just update on what's going on with Yeezy sneakers, and Adidas. Hold tight. Okay, so we touched on this briefly last week, but Yeezy is back. That's right, Yeezy with Adidas is back. All right, the brand has decided to release their overstock of Yeezy sneakers. They're going to give some of the money, well, they say a substantial amount, to charities and so forth. All right, we think this is a good thing. I talked about that. I basically said that's what they should do. They didn't do it quite in the way that I suggested, but I knew they wouldn't, okay? But it's still a cool thing, all right? So Yeezys are back without Kanye, and we've been talking about this for a while, okay? Would this work without Kanye West? And I don't know. I have to say, I don't know if it'll work without Kanye West. It's been some time. We haven't really seen Kanye. The ugliness that's associated with the sneaker may have, the time may have healed some wounds when it comes to the sneaker. I'm not talking about Kanye West now. I'm talking about with the sneaker. And, often we don't really care who's associated with the sneaker these days, to be honest with you. Most kids haven't seen Michael Jordan play, all right? And most people that's wearing Yeezys and trying to resell them or just trying to whatever, most people don't care, okay? Most people don't care. What I do think will happen with this brand, though, is that it won't be a hyped up sneaker anymore. I think it'll just be, as my man Greg from the Sneak Disc says, it'll just be a shoe. It'll just be shoe. It'll be a cool sneaker, an easy sneaker for a lot of people to wear. The people that never stopped really wearing Yeezys, the people that don't really know what's going on in the sneaker world with Adidas contracts and stuff like that, the people that don't care, the people that just want to walk into the store, get a comfortable sneaker, a comfortable slide, a comfortable Croc-like sneaker, and just do their thing, man. I think those people will always exist, and I think that those are the people that will buy Yeezy. So my quick thoughts on the Yeezy brand revamp is that I think it might work. I don't think it'll be as hype, but to be honest with you, I'm not sure. And I'm kind of curious to see what's going on. Let me know what you think. What's going to happen with Yeezy now that it's back? It's officially back without Kanye West. Let me know what you think is going to happen in the comments below. Okay, so this list is actually one of my favorite things to do on this show. I love showcasing sneakers that people can get and get easy, in my opinion. I love like these, these summer lists, fall lists. I don't know, man. I'm corny like that. I just like that. You know what I mean? And I've done a couple of these. I think the first one I did was like essential sneakers, summer sneakers every man should own. I think the last year's list was just pretty simple. I've done like top 5 NFL football sneakers to start the football. I love these lists. I'm sorry. I just love these lists. Okay, so here we go. The top 6 summer essential sneakers, okay? Top 6 summer essential sneakers coming right up right now in no particular order, because this isn't really like a countdown. It's just 6 sneakers I think that we should have, and I think they'll last. Now, some of these can kind of go just for this summer. Most go for every summer. You'll be able to tell the difference, okay? So first up on my list is a sneaker I've been talking about. Every list I have an opportunity to do this year, honestly, I've had this sneaker on there. It's the Nike Vomero 5. Y'all tired of me talking about this one, but I want to talk about it again because it's dope. And one thing I want to say about this list, too, I forgot to mention, is that this list, these sneakers are the essential ones. So, again, it's not like the hyped up list I did last week, right? But there's hype versions of these, and then there's just like everyday, just like almost walk in the store. But the Vomero's a little bit different. Walk in the store and get them. Now, I've yet to see the Vomero sitting in a store. Some of the high-end boutique sneaker shops, I think, have them. I think I've seen them like in Alma Manier once. Not like in Foot Locker or spots like that. Not yet, at least. This sneaker has made every list I've done because it's like the perfect, like, every year there's like this one sneaker, this one silhouette that's just like everyday wear. Like you could just wear this thing. And years, it's been like this for years, going all the way back to like the Roshi 1. You know what I mean? Like the Roshi was just like a good sneaker that you could just wear with anything. You know what I mean? And it was just like an everyday wear sneaker. And ultimately, that's what sneakers kind of come down to, right? The Vomero, if you just look at it, it has that, right? If you're not a big time sneakerhead and you just want something nice to wear, there it is. It looks like it has the dad shoe vibe. There it is. It looks like it's a great runner. There it is. And if you want to be a hype beast and get into the hype, then you can go ahead and get you the Dornbecker pair, which I've talked about on this show. The Dornbecker pair, you'll be turning heads left and right. The heads will be spinning when you wear them. If you just want to pop, go ahead and get you the yellow pair I talked about recently, man. You know, that just look like summer to me. I talked about them last week. The Vomero is perfect, and that's why I keep talking about the sneaker. I got a couple of pair of Vomeros coming in for me, finally, right? Finally. You notice I haven't been able to just, like, show you one because, honestly, some of them have been selling out. Some of them have been, like, women's exclusives. The Dornbecker ones, obviously, those are ones I tried to go for. That price is still a little steep for me, but if you want to spend that $5, go ahead and get you a hyped-up pair. But either way, what I'm trying to say with the Vomero is that it just works. And, honestly, there were pairs that look like, you know, that were made for the fall and made for the winter even. But this is a summer sneaker. This is put on your shorts, your short shorts, you know what I'm saying, above the kneecap, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Go out there, chill out with these on, man. You don't have to have on like Jordans or anything like that, anything crazy. You can rock these. These are, I'm sorry. I don't have much to say other than it's a perfect sneaker. The Vomero 5 is on my list for sure. All right, let's get to the next sneak. Okay, so coming up next is a sneaker I just talked about, a brand I just talked about, and that is Yeezy. Okay, yeah, they're selling Yeezys again, so I can put this on the list. I'm going with the Yeezy 350s, and I'm going with the Yeezy slides. Now, let's start with the 350s. The 350s aren't really on my personal list anymore. They're not really something that I'm into. I don't know if I'll cop a pair. I'm still conflicted on that because even before all the Yeezy just craziness, if you look back, I even did an episode that said, like, I'm just the aesthetic of them, I'm a little bit over. But as I explained in the last segment, now that they're back in stores, I don't think there'll be like crazy resale on these things. I don't think most of them will sell out. I think that you'll be able to walk into a store or go online and get you a pair of Yeezy 350s for a decent price. And I'd be lying to you if I said that this sneaker isn't super comfortable, which is what you're looking for in the summer. Breathable, easy to wear. Breathable, easy to wear. Also, there are people that just never stopped wearing these things. So again, this isn't what Adam wears. This list is essentials that I think people should have. And the 350 is still an essential, I believe. So that's why I have the 350 on my list. Now, when it comes to those slides, I don't like the slides. I don't wear the slides. It's not my thing. But I'd be lying to you if I said everywhere I go, when I go to Chipotle, when I go to the grocery store, when I go anywhere, I don't see people wearing these slides constantly. It's like the Nike slide a few years ago, which can be an honorable mention, by the way. Those slides and those Croc things, people wear them. It's an essential sneaker. If you want to call a slide a sneaker. I've always been kind of iffy on that. People include slides and like Crocs and stuff like that. That's why I don't have Crocs on this list. You go ahead and stamp that. I don't have Crocs on my list because I don't think Crocs are a sneaker, but whatever. But people wear this slide. I'll go ahead and give slides and say the slides are a form of a sneaker. And people love wearing the Yeezy slide. I think almost as much as they enjoy wearing like the classic Adidas slide or the classic Nike slide. So again, it's not about what I wear. It's about what's essential, right? Some of these sneakers on this list, especially these, I probably won't be wearing this summer. Well, actually, these are the only ones I won't be wearing this summer. But they'll be available. Adidas is re-releasing them. They'll be there. The Kanye stink may be off of them for some people. And honestly, people in the streets is wearing these, man. The streets is wearing these, especially these slides. So 350s and Yeezy slides are on my list. Let's get to the next sneaker. Okay, coming up next is the ultimate every day, always been the summer essential. It is the Air Force One low. Come on, man. I mean, this is just like, I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about this one because this is just the sneaker. And you know what? We talk about keeping them crispy white. Me as a sneakerhead, I love me a crispy white Air Force One. But you know what, man? Do what you want with these, man. Beat them up. Do what you want. Whatever. And if you want hyped up pairs, they got Supreme Air Force One lows. They got the Nocta or whatever they do. No, I'm not Nocta. Excuse me. They got the Drake joints, the Certified Lover Boy ones, which I actually kind of like because they come with like little accessories and stuff to kind of size them up. You can do whatever you want with the Air Force One. That's why it's such a popular sneaker, man. You can switch the laces out. You can do whatever. They come in all sorts of colors. It doesn't have to be in all white. Matter of fact, let me show you something. Here's a pair of Air Force Ones that I've been wearing. They're not really, they got the leather on them. I wear them during the summer, man. This is the Air Force One Dunk collaboration. Man, listen, this is, come on, man. Undefeated. You see the undefeated on the tongue. Easy. This was a affordable sneaker. This is not like crazy hype, but it's eye catching, eye popping. The colorway is nice. So again, man, Air Force Ones are just, they've been a summer essential. I'm not breaking news with this one. This is why this is an essential list. Okay, a lot of stuff isn't going to be like breaking news, but I'm just trying to show you why they are. Okay, so the Air Force One low is a classic. You can wear it all year round, honestly, man. If you get the crispy white pair or if you get you just a nice colorway like I just showed you, do whatever you want, man. You can get the hyped up versions or you can go pay $100 or sometimes even $80 and go ahead and get you a pair just straight on Nike.com or out the store. You can't go wrong with the Air Force One. Okay, so my next 3 pair are all Jordans. My next 3 pair are all Jordans because this has been the year of the Jordan. Honestly, Jordan brand has been killing it this year. I know last year we had a lot of New Balance and there's still a lot of cool New Balance. I don't have any New Balance on my list for the summer. I don't know if a New Balance is a summer essential. The 992 maybe, 996s fine, but I'm not sure that the New Balance has like an essential summer shoe just yet. I could be wrong about that. I'm sorry if I'm wrong about that. And I'm also not going like deep digging in the crates for like Stan Smiths and excuse me, shell toes and things like that. You know what I mean? Obviously, some people are going to wear those. I'm not going to go that generic with it, right? So my next 3 sneakers are Jordans. It's been the year of the Jordan, and I think it's going to continue into 2023. And again, you can get hyped up versions of these, or you can get regular versions of these, whatever you want to do. Let's start with the next one. The Jordan 1 Low. Last summer, I told you about this sneaker. I told you I was going to be on Jordan 1 Lows. I actually went and copped a bunch of Jordan 1 Lows. I grabbed these because these were just sitting out because I've been wearing these. I wore these to my boys' soccer game. Oh, you want to see the bottoms? I wore these to my boys' soccer game a couple of weeks ago because they wear orange and they just match. You know what I mean? This is obviously this is the starfish, but it's that shattered backboard look, man. I got these at SneakerCon a couple of years for a really good price. But you can get, and this is like I would say mid-range hype. This is like mid-range hype. This isn't like crazed hype. But also you're not going to walk in the store and just find these, right? This is like mid-range hype. I got these at SneakerCon for a really, really good price. I think I paid like $2 something for these. But you can get Jordan 1 Lows that it's not even like the same cut. You know, the ones that got the little, they different. You know what I'm saying? You can go and get them for like $110 just in your local sneaker shop anywhere. Or you can go really hype on these, like extreme hype, and get Travis Scott low versions of these, right? Whatever you want to do. You want to spend $1,500? You want to spend $700? You want to spend 300 some odd bucks, or you want to spend $80? You could find a Jordan 1 Low at any price range. And that's why I say this is a great summer sneaker, an essential summer sneaker. This is just the colorway that I was able. It's a pair of Jordan 1 Lows sitting right here in this little pile of boxes. I got Jordan 1 Lows sitting all over the place right now. I just didn't feel like going in the box and grabbing. So this one's out. The Starfish. Obviously, it's a beautiful sneaker. Well, to me, it's a beautiful sneaker, man. It's super comfortable. It's get that low. You get the ankle socks or wear the tall socks. Do what you want to do, right? You can do whatever you want with these in the summertime because you can't go wrong. And listen, I don't have Jordan 1 Highs on the list for the Essential Summer sneaker. Obviously, you can rock that one, but some people may not want to have that high top look. You know what I mean? You may not want to have that high top look for the summer. You want to have that slide on, easy low cut summer look. We talking about going to well, you ain't gonna wear these on the beach, but you know what I mean? Going to wherever you're going on vacation, whatever you're doing, this is a good look for you in any colorway. And they drop colorways of these all the time. And again, hyped up versions, mid-range hype versions, extreme hype versions, and GR, what people call brick versions of these. You can get a pair and you'll be looking good. All right. The Jordan 1 Low in any colorway is a great summer sneaker. All right. Let's get to the next one on this list. All right, so I got a Jordan 4. I got the Jordan 4s next on my list, okay? I don't have any Jordan 4s that I can just grab right now. Sorry, I should have been more prepared. But the Jordan 4, there's the Jordan 4 right there, man. Jordan 4 is just a dope sneaker for the summer, man. That's not like a beach shoe or anything like that, right? But it's a dope sneaker. And the reason why I'm picking Jordan 4s is because there's a lot of cool Jordan 4s that came out this year. A lot of dope Jordan 4s dropped this year. I'm not sure if it was the year of the 4, but I do know that the ones have kind of like, I still love Jordan 1s. I don't really subscribe to what's hype and what's popular and this, that, and another, but the world is what it is, and the Jordan 1 hype has died down a lot, and I think that Jordan brand has put a lot of attention on the 2s, on the 3s, on the 4s, and other silhouettes. You know what I mean? They've been more collabs and stuff like that. And as I've been saying, the theme of this one, you can get Union Jordan 4s and be real hype, right? You can go get, it's all sorts of collaborations. There's Alma Manier Jordan 4. There's all sorts of Jordan 4s that you can get. That's from hype to the point where you can, some of them you can walk in the store and get. Now, I'm not sure if Jordan 4s are just sitting around that much, but you can go to the outlet and find some. You can go online, StockX, go wherever and find a pair, and it not be that bad. Okay, so it's a lot of really cool, really great Jordan 4 colorways that came out. I'm showing you right now. The green, man, the green was kind of like the theme for this year. It's a lot of dope stuff. That was like an SB collab, by the way. Like I said, man, Jordan 4s was a classic Jordan silhouette. It might be my favorite, honestly. I have a couple of favorites, but you get my point. It's one of my favorites. And that's why I have the Jordan 4 on this list. So the Jordan 4 is high on my list, super high on my list. You'll be seeing me rocking Jordan 4s a lot this year, throughout the year for sure, but especially in the summer. Okay, especially in the summer. But with the Nike shorts, man, we're gonna be killing it, man. The white tee, come on, man. Jordan 4. What else can I say about it? All right, let's get to the next and final sneaker on this list. Know what it is, man. It's the Jordan 3. The Jordan 3 is a must. Every year, a must. Okay, like the Jordan 3, it has that kind of bulky look like the 4, but it's super sleek, kind of like a 1. Like it's a really clean. It's not a lot going on the Jordan 3, and that's why I say this is a great summer sneaker, especially a white pair. You got the reimagined ones. You got these Wizard joints, which I'm very happy to get. I can't wait to buy me like an old school Wizard jersey and rock with this one, man. Maybe a Mike jersey. If y'all got an old school Mike or old school Chris Webber jersey, Wizards jersey, I'm talking about the Wizards joint, hit me up, man. I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get one of them, man. This thing, again, this sneaker, you know how I feel about this sneaker. I've talked about the sneaker a bunch of times. This particular colorway of this sneaker is beautiful. But even if you're just going with the straight true blue, that's a summer classic, okay? If you're going with the fire red, anything, classic summer sneakers, man. These things, this brings back all sorts of memory, the nostalgia, and that's why I say it's an essential sneaker. All of those sneakers have nostalgia, and of course, they're crazy hyped up versions of 3s, and then there's 3s you can just walk into the store and just cop. I think these might even be sitting in the store, or the reseller's super low on them, man. So this is an essential sneaker, man. The Jordan 3 is an essential sneaker. I don't have much more to say about it. It's essential. That's pretty much what it is, okay? So we got Vomero 5s, we got Yeezy 350s and Yeezy slides, right? We got the Air Force One low. We got the Jordan 1 low. We got the Jordan 4. And we got the Jordan 3. All right. Those are my 6 sneakers, my 6 essential sneakers for the summer. You can't go wrong with those. Okay. You cannot go wrong with those. They're easy to wear and easy to cop. Okay. If I missed anything or if there's some sneakers that are on your list, hit me up. Let me know. Comment below. Hit me up, MSR_Adam, however you do it. Let me know, man. Let's talk about this. Let's keep this conversation going. All right, man. So that is my show. Again, I want to know what you all think about the Yeezy thing, man. I'm really interested about this Kanye West. Well, I should really, Kanye West don't have anything to do with it. I'm really interested about this Yeezy and Adidas kind of like backlog thing. I don't know. This to me will prove whether the hype is died down permanently on Yeezy, or whether that's a brand that Adidas may want to think about keeping around somehow. Now, they have said they're not going to do business with Kanye West anymore. I don't think they will do business with Kanye West, but will there be some sort of way to keep that sneaker around without him? Obviously, they re-releasing. I've done 1,000 shows about why they were able to release that sneaker, release that silhouette without him. They're pulling the trigger on that. They're donating some of the money to charity. If these things sell out, if they sell out of that surplus of Yeezy they got sitting in a warehouse somewhere, and they decide to make more because money always talks, what will that look like in the future? Okay, y'all hit me up and let me know, man. Hit me up. Let me know, man, if the Yeezys start to sell out, okay, and they sell out of all of these Yeezys that they had sitting around, and will they decide to make more? And if so, will that be a bad look on Adidas? All right, hit me up, man. Okay, so appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for always supporting this show. We got cool stuff coming up for you. We got cool stuff coming up in the near future, so keep it locked. Follow me, MSR_Adam, MSR_Adam on all social platforms. That's me. Okay, follow the team. The Up On Game Network. The Up On Game Network. A lot of cool stuff happening over here, man. A lot of dope shows. I promise you we premiere a new show every week. Man, it's hard for me to keep up, and I'm part of the team, but I'm excited to see everything that's going on. So follow the squad, Up On Game Network, okay? Follow the boys over at On My Feet Network, man, doing dope things at On My Feet Network, okay? Remember to mind your mental health. The summer's coming. The sun will be out. A lot of things are going on. The perfect time to go out there and take care of yourself and get that sunlight on you and get that life up in you, okay? So mind your mental health. It's the perfect time. Summertime is a beautiful time. All right. And remember to mind your physical health. The same thing goes. It's going to be warm outside. Go out there, get a sweat on, man. Get your sweat on. Take care of yourself. All right. Live long and live healthy. Do that for me. And do another thing for me. All right. Remember, never forget to be great. I'm up out of here. Peace.